Today this video is going to show you how to turn my Minecraft figure into bracelets. This project actually requested by many of my viewers. They want to know how to turn Minecraft figure into bracelets. So we take this figures and turn it into bracelets. There are many ways to do it. You can do it double, triples, like the way I do the creeper bracelets, and you can use the same technique for any of the figures. So since I already have this one, today I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna use single bands and just connect to the figures. Then you can turn it into bracelets. This way it's a lot easier to make it and save you a lot of bands. It does not require so many bands like double, triples needed, and it's easier to make, and I think it looks pretty cool too. In this video I'm not going to show you how to make the figures. I have video to show you how to make these figures. I will post the links down below, then you can refer to it, and then you can come back to these videos and turn it into bracelets. Before you start it, the body part, you need to make a single bracelet. For my size, I use 10 of them. Then you can adjust the length to whichever that fits you better. Now I'm going to show you how to make these extensions. First, you take single bands. Extension, I use all singles, easy to make. 1, 2. For my size, I need 10, so I use 10 of the single bands, and you can adjust the length to the length that fits you better. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For those of you who already know how to make these parts, you can skip these parts. Then you take a single bands, twist once, and then hook it to the last ones. And you turn over the zooms, and then hook it, edge in, grab it, turn it to the next ones. And then when you come to this part, you put your hooks in there, and then take them out. So this will be an extension for the bracelets. And then you put it aside, and then start making your bodies. And then when you finish this part, you get to the part that attaches to the arm, to the bodies. This part will be a little bit different than you just make the figures. When you make the figures, his arms can move around. But for the bracelets, I tuck his arm into the body part, so when you wear it, you won't be loose. So I think this would be better for the bracelets. So when you finish this part, and then you take the arms, attach to here, and you lap the same like my other videos, the same place. Right here is the end of the orange, and then you're gonna pull his arm and his parts, take the cap bands and then pull it, attach to the first ones for the ocean blues. this is his pen colors, color for his pens, and you attach like this from here to here. The arms first for the bruise, and the cap bands at the end of the arms, and the first on the ocean bruise. His pens color if you use different colors. And then we do the same thing for the other arms. You take the arms and then press in here, same press like the one on your left, and then again the same, you take the cap bands and pull it down here for the first ocean bruise triangles. This one you're gonna skip two of them, two pads from this one to this ones, and this is what it should look like when you're done with arm part. I'm gonna make it close so you can see better. From here, first one on his cross colors, and then first one on his pen colors. First one on his cross colors, and then first one on his pen color. I use ocean blues. And then now we're gonna come down here, and on the bottom parts here, before you start looping the bands, you grab these two bands and hook it in front of the first on the centers. So it's gonna look like this, and then you take the single braces extensions that we already made before and take it and hook it to the center ones, and it's gonna be looks like this. Now we can start looping the bands just like we did before for the figures videos. Start from here, and then reach bottom part, hook it to the next ones, and continue to do these ones until all the way to the ends, and you come back here and do the one on your right. You reach in, grab it, and hook it to the next one. Reach in. These parts are the same than the other videos, and then the center parts you go, and then here you continue to do it to all the way to the end of the zoom, and you come back here to the center parts. You reach in, grab it, hook it to the next ones, and then after here you'll be the same like the other videos. You just hook, looping all the bands all the way to the end here. Since these parts are the same, so I'm gonna face forward, then I'll see you when I come here. Okay, and then now we're done with the loopings and come to the last part here. Here is a little bit different than the figures. So I take single bands and you hook it. These parts are the same, so we did this for the figure too, and you can use secret. You don't have to do these parts, but I think these parts that I did this way is better, it's secure and not too crowded on the secret. And then hook it and tie it. This is just temporary to tie it. until we take out the whole thing. That way it won't lose up on you. Now it's time to pull it out. Now when you pull it out, it's gonna look like this. So I take another single bands and I'm gonna release these parts. Yeah, do it from the right. Release the single bands that we do it temporary to secure, and put your hooks back to it. Be careful, hold on to it so you won't lose it. So you just untie it and then hook it to your hooks, and then do the same thing for all threes. You just untie them and put both ends in here and do all three of them. Untie them but dip it there, don't take it out, just untie it, and then you put it into the hook. And so now make sure you have all threes. These three single bands connect to his hairs. It's gonna look like this. So you should have 6 rings on your hook right now. And then we take single bands and you put it right here and then go through all 6 of them. Make sure you got all 6 of them so you won't lose on you. And then you hook it, both ends on your hooks. That way you will tie them all up all together and only have 1 band left, so you won't be too crowded on the secret. And you know, secrets easy to come up. Now we can take our clip and clip to it on both like this. So now you secure these ends, and then we take another end. This will be kept and you don't have to worry about it get loose. That's why I like to do it this way, so you won't have both loose ends. So if this side comes out, that's fine, you can just put it back in, and then you hook it to your secret. And then here is your bracelets. And of course you need to place his eyes on here, and it will be just like this.